What up, Kennel Crew? We are live on a Saturday night. This is 8-box 24 MLB Mixer PYT number 43. This marks the third of this particular case groups. Next one will be the start of new cases. Appreciate the rips, y'all. Just like every break here on the channel, all cards ship. Thank you very much for the rips, y'all. Good night. Let's go. Got one break after this. Salas for the Padres. Jackson Holiday, a green Cecil for the Padres. James Wood for the Nats on the, I'm not sure what color that is, but it's the 125. Colton Cowser. Another Cecil for the Padres. Scott's on fire. Scott's on fire. He's on fire. Bryce Eldridge. Sparkle. Sick one here for the Padres. The purple. Satisfaction levels are increasing. The exponential increase in satisfaction levels over the last couple of days is incredible. Customer satisfaction rate around here is high 90s. That's a Dominguez. For the Giants, it's a Diaz. How about a first Bowman Evan Carter for the Rangers? They're staying hot. I did have one guy get mad at me today at the show. Yeah, I just had to laugh it off. Like this. So he's been coming into my shop. I'd say fairly regularly over the last. Since we've been open, but he always has the same sort of attitude, I guess. Like And like, no matter what I have a card priced at, it could be under comps, it could be at comps. Generally, I don't have my stuff priced over comps. I mean, there are some cards I do ask over based on value, but it's not like 3 times like 2020 pricing or anything like that, right? Here we go, pink, a Thomas. And if I do, like, I you know, I'll look it up. But no matter what, this guy offers me like 50% off of my sticker, no matter what. Doesn't even matter if the sticker's right, close, whatever, doesn't matter. He offers me 50% of my sticker, maybe sometimes 60% if he's feeling generous. So today at the show, he did the same thing to me. It was like, you know, $500 worth of cards, and he's offering me $350 for it. And like, honestly, I pay higher than that. Like, I pay my customers between 70 and 80%, depending on the card. Sometimes more, actually. Especially the good customers that bring me a lot of cards and stuff. Not that every customer isn't good, but you know what I mean. Someone who brings me a lot of cards and stuff, you know, and they're cards I can move, I pay stronger. Will Bush. So I said, nah, man, I can't do that. I said maybe I like 440 or something like that. I can't remember what I said. I don't remember the specifics, but he passed, and as he walked off, he scolded me. He's like, you know what? For as much money as I spent in your shop, I'd expect a little bit better deal. I'm like, dude, you're offering me less than I pay my customers for these cards. Why would I accept that? It makes no sense, dude. Like, you know, like, people just think like you have like, you just give away cards. I don't pay for these cards. Like, I don't pay people for these cards. They just show up in my shop. You know, like, so anyhow, so he got a little mad at me. I just kind of brushed it off. Here's the Gladiators, Henry Davis. You know, I don't know. Yeah, it's just one of those things. You're dealing with people. It's hot. Everybody's sweaty. You know, it's like, you know, I don't know. So that was probably the only negative part of the day. That was probably only my only negative encounter. Yeah. You know, I'm not one of these guys that pays 50, 40, 50% on comps. Like, I legit pay people fair. We may disagree on what the comp is, and we may have different valuations on comp, like what the actual price of the card is, or the quote-unquote value of the card. There may be some differences there, but you know, I never freaking try and steal people's cards, ever. That's bad for business. That's bad for business. Ooh, here's a nice Radney, the D-backs. That's the Reptilian to 150. Country Clubbin is at the D-backs. For a couple breaks now. Pasalo on the Orioles. Skeens rookie. Oh, a Spotlight Perdomo. That is a very nice one there, Bill. Bill's been on fire. They are much more short print, we are finding out, on the Perdomo. Very nice one there, Bill. Very nice. was probably the only like truly like negative encounter. The venue was still too small. The venue was still too small for the amount of people that they draw. But you can't win, you know. Vendors, you know, there was shows on back-to-back weeks. Hey, Dylan Cruz here to $4.99. Ooh, nice one here for the Yankees. That's a pink shimmer Ben Rice. Someone must have changed out my blade on this today. My wife must have changed out my blade on this today. Jesus, that thing is not as sharp, as much more, I mean, excuse me, it's not as dull as it was last night. You know, I don't know, like, I feel like if they made a conscious decision to only give a certain number of rooms because of size and like cheapness, that's kind of what I feel. Like, if I'm honest, that's kind of what I feel like. The show, like the people that put on the show, they're so worried about, you know, what it costs, even though they're freaking, you know, raking a moon for the Reds, even though they're raking, like, they should go all out to have it be the best venue possible, because more people equals more money for them anyway, especially when they're charging $10 at the door. That's like ridiculous. Skeens. But I feel, oh God. Oh. Well, we hit him one. We hit him one. It was in here. The Retrofractor. It wasn't the 101, Ryan. Damn it. But we did find you one. Dang. So close there. Yeah, you know, I keep on hearing mixed feelings though, Chris, because there was a show last week. Half the vendors say there wasn't much traffic, and you know, the number of, like, there wasn't much traffic at the show and they did terrible. Then there's folks like you that say they do great. And then there was people that complained about last week's venue because lighting issues again, where people were, you know, over in that corner where we were, where there was no lights again, right? So, like, I don't think you'll ever make anybody happy, like, because there was more than a fair share of people that were complaining about last week's show to me. Riley Green to 150. 150 for the Tigers. So, like, you know, I don't think you can ever make anybody happy. Langford. Yeah, I wasn't there. No, I know what your feedback was, Chris. I know what your feedback is. You like, I'm just saying, you know, like, I don't have an opinion one way or another. I'm just telling you what people were telling me. We got redemption for the Dodgers to 99. Emil Morales. Little Willies on the Dodgers. A Kyle Henley for the Reds. A Perdomo. Nice one there for the Braves, Bill. So this box had an extra autograph. This box has an extra autograph for us. There we go. Bonus auto. Make up for the last box. Chris J on the Tigers with a Max Clark auto. Hey, that's nice. It's nice there, Chris J. Yeah, I'm with you, Chris. I'm with you. You guys all had good cards that people want. You're right. And the guy that was one of the guys that was complaining, you know, and I went by his table today, and he's had pretty much the same stuff at his table the last like 4 shows. So maybe that has something to do with it too, bro. I think you're right. I think that might have something to do with it too. So that's what I'm saying, but you're always going to hear feedback one way or another, you know. But the venue, you're right. The venue was better, but still not great. Iverson Allen to 150 for the Pirates. You know, both, and Yanyo Crit for the Rays, and both you and Scott, you know, buy a lot of sports cards in this town. And so, you know, if that's, you know, like, People should listen to that feedback, I'd say. Well, you could always be constructive with your feedback on the Instagram. Should I put on my own show and do it at close? I don't want that stress. Never mind. I'm not doing that. Never mind. You did not hear that from me. Pena, I am not doing that. No way, no how. Pena for the Twins. I want no part of that. And for the Angels, it's a Lugo. Another excessive auto box here, it appears. Derek Bernard for the Rockies. What did you think today, Esteban? You were there early. What did you think about the venue today, Esteban? You're also a big purchaser of sports cards in this town. What's your thoughts on the venue? We've got 2 votes for shows sucked, venues sucked. What is your But Esteban might have a different perspective because he also does Pokemon and TCG, so he it might have been a more comfortable of a environment for him. I don't know. Esteban, what's your thoughts? For the A's, Darling Fernandez. And for the Dodgers, it's an Elkins. That was a decent 3 or a decent third. That was a decent third. Thank you guys so much. Our first Retro Fractor Gehrig finally found one of those.